Hello, how are you doing today? And welcome to the first installment of Gamers Incorporated's favorite planes. To start, in War Thunder, we have the Japanese line, and I'll be going through some of my favorite planes of the Japanese line in repeating episodes. Now, I don't have the full Japanese line. I don't have a lot of time to dedicate to this game, but as you can see, I do have one jet in America. I'm very proud of that. But Japan is a little bit behind. It's coming. My worst nation is definitely Germany. I'm very far behind in Germany. Germany, I've only gone to tier 4, and I don't have a single plane in tier 4. Germany is fun, but it's very hard for me to get into it, and there's so many planes to choose. We'll be starting today with one of my favorite heavy fighters of tier 1 throughout all the nations, the Ki-45-Ko, as seen here. This beautiful, sleek plane, I love it. Japanese heavy fighter, one of the few, as a matter of fact, one of the best, if at all any. It's armored. It was armored. It was a very good warbird. It suffered from what a lot of Japanese planes suffer from engine reliability near the end of the war, but that's not seen in this game. What's seen in this game is a very potent heavy fighter. Now, you will find that this plane does suffer from a few things. It's pretty slow. It's not as slow as the beautiful Sea Dragon H6K4, which is another personal one of my favorites, but I'll get to that. But it is very good at what it does, and that's a heavy fighter, a strike fighter. It can catch a plane, shoot it down, unless you're French or American or British in a Havoc or a Boston or a DB7. I can never take those things down for some reason. They'll run out of ammo before I can shoot them down. But this plane has one 20mm cannon. See, there it is, poking its head out, and a little turtle. It's not that. It's good, but boy, could this plane use some more stuff. And the next planes that come, you get 37mm and eventually the 57mm Ki-102, which is a fantastic plane if you know how to use it. But this plane is also very capable. The back gun, it's okay. It's what most Japanese planes have, unless you're a bomber, and that's that 7.7. It's good. It's decent for taking planes out from the behind. If one comes up behind you, you can probably get it smoking and just hopefully rely on that. But where this power is really in the front, right? In the front is definitely the scary part of this plane. It is small compared to other heavy fighters. It's pretty slow. It can't turn that well. It can turn, but most of the time you're gonna get outturned. But if you and a Hurricane happen to go up against each other, which this thing will often see Hurricanes, Mark 1, Mark 2 if you're lucky. You'll see the Mark 2, the first Hurricane, the second Hurricane. You'll most likely see just the first Hurricane. You'll shoot at it and take it down pretty easy because the 12.7s get you on target and you might light something on fire depending on your round. And then the 20mm is used for a devastating quick blow because most planes at this tier don't have anything bigger than 12.7. Which works in your favor, because if there's nothing bigger than a 12.7, well, except for Japan, then you're riding pretty high. Plus, it's a very good deviation from Japan's normality. Single-engined fighters that are very good at turning, such as the A5M4, the Ki-27, all the Zeros, the Ki-10, the rocket ship, I should call it. But it's also different from the bombers of Japan, which are usually slow and not with that good of a bomb load. Unless you look at the mighty Sea Dragon here, which is just amazing. I can't wait for that Russian flying boat to come in. God, that's gonna be so much fun. But anyways, yeah. So the Ki-45-Ko, it's one of the best. I guess that's about it for now. If you'd like me to do a gameplay video, I will most certainly upload one, but as of right now, this is just a review of the plane, talking about the plane. Its strength is definitely getting to an enemy, taking it down, and then finding somebody else to move on to. Unless you're out of ammo, you can hightail it back to base, have some good defense on the way there, land, get back up, and do it all over again. It's a very good strike fighter, heavy fighter. It's a fantastic plane, and one of my personal favorite tier 1 planes, a Decimator. Anyways, thank you for tuning in. If you'd like me to make a gameplay video, as I said, I will, but I'm not going to make one right now unless there's enough requests. In the next video, I'll be going over some of the more Japanese planes that I like, and hopefully getting into more variety. This is my first video, so bear with me here. Have a nice day, and I will hopefully see you in the sky soon.